One, two, world famous wake up show, man. I just want to say one thing, man. I'm sitting here beside a legend, the man named Rakim. I know this man's first album, word for word. He performed it today, man. How does it feel like to be a part of this legendary lineup, man?
It's dope, man. I was talking to Slick Rick, telling him the same thing, like, you know, especially at this point in time, to, you know, get a chance to, you know, have this big platform. We got so many different genres of hip hop in the crowd. You got, you know, Wu-Tang fans, you got Rakim fans, Slick Rick fans, you got, you know what I mean, Lauryn Hill fans. And to get all that together, man, and to get out there and see what you can do, man. It's just a good feeling and a good platform for especially myself.
You know one funny thing, man, is that everybody, when you ask them who their favorite MC is, you always mention 1, 2, or 3, guaranteed for life. You know that's how it is. You know that, because you changed the game. Who do you like, man? Who did you back in the day say, damn, I wish I could have wrote that rhyme right there?
Man, listen, I'm greedy, man. It's a whole lot of artists out there, man, and it's like real unique artists. You know what I mean? From Sadat X to my man Ghost, you know what I mean?
Right.
Ghostface to Lupe Fiasco, you know what I mean?
Right.
Jadakiss to Snoop Dogg, you know what I mean? You know, I'm a fan of it as well, because like when I started, you know, I was a fan of Grandmaster Caz, Melly Mel, you know what I mean? Cold Crush Ball, and that's what inspired me, man, to hear them do what they was doing and dictating hip hop. You know, I guess the shock of it, man, and you know, just being enthused about it is what made me write. So I have to look for them same, you know, things to inspire me now. So I look at the younger rappers, I look at the older rappers, and I just look at rap, you know, as a whole, man, and let it inspire me, man, because it's, you know, we get a lot of, you know, lyrical flack, man, but it's a lot of good things going on out there as well. A lot of good things being said too. So
now I'm gonna take you back in time a little bit. I want to ask an OG question. The first single. Now, who produced that first single, man? Because we had MC Shan on the Wake Up Show, and he was sitting real quiet because the record said, I think, produced by Marley Marl, mixed by MC Shan. Yeah. And a friend of mine that was in New York that kind of knew you guys, he was like, nah, man. Shan did the record and then we asked Shan, he said the reason the echoes were so loud because I didn't really know how to engineer. Marley really wasn't feeling Rakim, and I'm like, I can't believe is that true?
Oh, no doubt.
Wait, Marley wasn't feeling you as an MC?
Well, nah, let me tell you what happened.
Okay, what happened?
We in his crib and we doing the joint, and he put the beat on, gave me the mic, and I sat down. Start rhyming, turn up the bass, check out. He was like,
wait, what'd you say? Say the rhyme. I want to hear, man. What'd you say?
Yo, turn up the bass, check out my melody, hand out a cigar. I'm letting knowledge be born, and my name's the R. The thing is, I was so laid back with it. He was like, yo, G, could you stand up and say with a little more energy? I was like, Marley, man, you know, all due respect, like this is the way I want to do it.
Right.
So, you know, we start rocking again, and they stop the music. He'd be like, yo, this sound, you know, more LF. I'm like, yo, Marley, man, this is how I'm trying to do it right here. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of envision, you know, the style and the way I wanted to express myself. You know what I mean? There was a lot going on in hip hop then.
Well, did he feel insulted? Like you wasn't respecting his
maybe, you know what I mean? Because, you know, it happened like another 3 times, you know, he kept asking me
to stand up.
Then Shan came in, so then he was like, he asked Shan to ask him
to stand up.
Yeah, and put a little more energy. Okay. I was like, yo, Shan, because he was like, yo, Lord, you know, boom. I'm like, yo, Shan, man, but you know, this is the way I'm trying to do it. This is my, you know, it's my vision right here, man. You know what I mean? I thought I was on some laid back, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm glad I stuck to my guns. And here's the funny thing. So he let Shan come in, and Shan EQ'd or mixed the record, whatever you want to call it. And then after everything popped off, the record came out. I say about 3 weeks after the record came out, we did a show together. And I'm walking up to the club, and I see Shan and Marley standing outside the joint. And I walk up and Shan and Marley's like, wow, what's good? I'm like, yo, what's poppin'? He was like, yo, we see what you was doing now. Now we get it, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, big up to Shan and Marley, you know what I mean? But, thanks for trying to give me that, you know what I mean, vision that, you know what I mean, that y'all had, man, the veteran touch. But I'm a stubborn little dude and I kind of seen something. And, you know what I mean, thanks for letting me be me at the same time. But when they seen me at the club, they were like, yo, we see what you was doing. And boom, boom, and gave me that, gave me a hug and all that. And that kind of took a little stress off of, like you said, being at Marley crib and, wondering that Marley took that offense and things of that nature. So it made me feel good and it made me feel even better that I stuck to my guns because they figured it out, you know what I mean? That goes to the younger, artists that's coming out, man. It's real important that, that vision and that feeling that you'll have for hip hop when you'll first start, that you'll hold that, you know what I mean, and present it through your work. Don't let somebody tell you what you're supposed to be writing about, what you're supposed to be doing. Do the first thing that came to you.
Wow, there it is, man. World famous Wake Up Show. History of Rock the Bells going down. My man Rakim right here, the legend. I don't know, I get nervous just sitting around this cat. I don't get nervous too often, but man, when I'm sitting around this cat, even on the phone, I'm like, man, because your lyrics, man, changed people's lives, man. It was the, I don't know, I gotta say, like when LL was rhyming, a lot of West Coast cats, we was saying Rock the Bells, we was saying it gave you that aggression, angry feeling, like, when you came out with the, like you said, laid back, it just calmed everybody down and made you think, like, yo, man, this cat, and then you were dropping some stuff about Islam in there. All of a sudden, brothers started thinking about being different, acting different. And I think, last thing I'm gonna ask you, man, is how did you feel when Nas came out? So many people, including every magazine, was like, this is the second Rakim.
Rakim, I remember seeing a comic book. A magazine, but it was a comic picture of me holding Nas in the head, and that's when it kind of, hit me because, I was just telling somebody else, like, I'm a modest person, and I'm not the type that kind of look for me in other artists. You know what I mean? Like, I don't sit back and be like, you know what I mean? Taking my style with them. So like, I never really seen it. People used to be like, yo, Rob, So
were you insulted, or were you excited, or what did you feel when people started making the comparison?
Like I said, when I seen me holding him in the air, it let me know what people thought of me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so modest, like I kind of skipped over what they was thinking of me, trying not to let my head swell and trying to just stay focused and do me. So at that point there, it was like, I think the title was like the only thing greater than Nas. They had me comic book holding Nas in the air. So I'm not even thinking about Nas in the joint. I'm like, wow, like, this is who they think I am. You know what I mean? Like, so just confirm what I was trying to do, what I was working towards, and it let me know that decade was changing and things is moving on. I always understood that, but it let me know what they really thought of me, man, and put things in perspective.
Well, I just want to tell you, man, you're too humble to know this, but we've interviewed 1,000 MCs, and when we follow the tree route coming back down, it always ends up somewhere with Rakim. I'm not joking. From Barrel March to you name it, man. Everybody gives you. You ain't gonna, they ain't gonna tell you in front of your face.
Rap's got a lot of pride.
A lot of pride. Yeah. But being a host and doing it for over 20 years now, man, always goes back to Rakim. Thank you for being you, man, and an honest cat, legendary cat, Rakim, man. This was an honor for me. I'm out of here, man. Wake Up Show. History of Rock the Bells, Rakim. Peace.
Boom.